See, I can always tell when YouTube notifications is on some bull crap, and when they don't go out because of how many people that be up in here. See, YouTube, it's evident when you're a bigger channel because you can always tell. See, when I make lives, normally when I come up here, it's already about 20 to 25 likes. It's already about 14, 15, 16, 20 some people. And then it be days like this where it's like, don't nobody really show up until I click my button. But I made the link for this shit a whole hour and 2 hours, YouTube. 2 hours. I don't know what y'all problem is, but y'all better figure it out. Because everybody got no time for y'all hoes. What's good, y'all? Y'all, please make sure to get these likes up. It's another way to help push the video through the algorithm since you can't depend on YouTube. But I can depend on y'all. Y'all get the likes up. Sick of y'all raggedy hoes. I am. YouTube, you raggedy. YouTube, y'all raggedy as fuck. I can't wait till the whole nother thing like y'all come out and then people snatch y'all ass up and gravitate them like the people did with TikTok. Sick of them. Hey, I'm sick. I'm tired. I can't wait till that day come, YouTube. I'm gonna be the first one around there and endorsing them too. Sure am. Get mad with me, bitch. I don't care. I light y'all ass up around there. I'll be on the new platform telling everybody, don't go around there to YouTube. Don't go around there to them. That's what I'm gonna be that. Now, what's good, y'all? Sick of it. Thank you, Montrez. Anyway, y'all come on and please like up the video, y'all. Please. I'm sucking on a lot. I can't even talk. I'm sucking on a pet mint. Please like up the live, y'all. Please like it up, like it up. It's 71 of y'all. Like this live up. I get started at the 10-minute mark and we about to be 6 minutes in. Just say that. And we just gonna talk about 3 little things. It ain't much of nothing, but y'all know, like I say, when I got time to come up here and press my button, I'm gonna come up here and press my button. What's good, brother Max? Oh, y'all like the TLC shirt? Thank you. This shit old, but I appreciate it. Thank y'all. Y'all know sad that I had the fan mail on. And so today I got their best album to date on. All right. Even though fan mail was cute. Fan mail was cute. But ain't nothing like Crazy Sexy Cool. Be clear. What's good to everybody that's coming in here? If you're coming in here, please make sure to like the damn live. I'm telling y'all, don't say shit to me until you like the laugh. Y'all keep thinking I'm playing with that. Don't say nothing to me until you like up the laugh. Don't utter a word to me. I don't care. I don't care if the church on fire. I'll figure it out when I smell the smoke and or see it. Don't say nothing to me until you like up this laugh. I got my water mixed with flavor benefiber. Okay, because y'all know we need our fiber around here. So I got my water, my agua. This is my second one. I got to drink 3 a day. This is the second one. I drank the other one before I ate tonight. We'll talk about that too, CCF Freako. I got a lot of shit to say about it. Don't worry about it. We'll talk about that when we get there. We'll talk about that, CCF Freak. We talk about this. Hold on. Because a lot of y'all was showing out in a good way. I'll appreciate it, but we'll talk about that last. We are 8 minutes in. Exactly. So y'all know I can start at the 10-minute mark. So come on in. Ravine, everybody need fiber, darling. All right, y'all know I got IBS. Everybody need fiber, darling. All right, everybody need more fiber in their diet. All right, and this is gonna help with the fiber in your diet. Don't say I ain't never tell y'all that. All right, it's tasteless. This has a taste. It tastes like citrus or whatever, but you get the tasteless kind. All right, it's clear, and you can put it right in your water bottle. Ain't nobody even got to know you drinking. Get the likes up, y'all. It's 55 likes and 90 people. Come on, y'all get me up to 70 likes at least. Talk about some TMI on the fiber. Why? Okay, period, Pooh. Shout out to you. Thank you so much for your cash app, friend. One. Shout out to you, Boo. Thank you so much. I totally appreciate it. Lord. Anybody else like to donate, honey? PayPal and Cash App right there. Knock yourself out. Lady Blues 57. T, I recently discovered your channel. You're very direct and I live for it. Well, thank you, Lady Blue. Thank you, Puddin. Welcome. Okay, God damn it. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. And yeah, I come direct, swiftly, and professionally, honey. That's what I do. Okay, I cuss you out if I gotta. But other than that, we have a good time around here. We joke, we laugh, we cackle, we kiki, all that good stuff, honey. All right, we hit the 10-minute mark. So y'all already know what we got to do. Shout out to Bando, honey. Y'all know that's a little Scotty piece or whatever. But shout out to Bando for his new song, Run It Back. That's available on all streaming platforms. All right, it's 99¢. All right, head on around there, give Bando a little 99¢. Go and check out his song, Run It Back. It's actually real good. Y'all know me. I'm a heckler when it comes to music. I ain't gonna sing y'all to no bullshit. So y'all make sure to head over there and all that good stuff and yada yada yada. Hey, schoolboy. You already know you don't belong in no overflow. Okay, I always got a seat for you right up here around the front. All right. It's a space between Nola and CCF Freak. All right, it's a space between you, it's space between CCF Freak and Nola. All right. It's a space for you and your girlfriend. All right. It's enough space. Talk about some overflow. No. One of the regular subscribers could go to the overflow. You could sit around here. No shade. Because I love all y'all equal. Anyway, let me see. Now, what am I going to discuss first? I'm gonna get down to Carlos last. That was gonna be for Kenya, but since y'all want to hear what I got to say to Carlos, that'll be last. Kenya second to last. Um, all right. Yeah, of course I shouted out your boo. Of course I shout out your boo. It's enough space for you and her between Nola and CCF Free. So we're gonna gag this shit first. So Quadisha's got a storyline for our ass. And it's in the form of a man. I don't care what y'all say. Y'all can say whatever the hell y'all want. In my opinion, no shade to you, Quadisha. Maybe it's real. But for me, I really just feel like they said, yeah, Quadisha, bitch, I'm gonna need for you to do something. I'm gonna need for you to do something. I'm gonna need for you to make yourself interesting. I'm gonna need for you to open up a business. I'm gonna need for you to have some churn. I'm gonna need for you to go out here and get a man. I'm gonna need for you to go out here and do something because ain't no sense for you to be here no more. Everybody done caught on to us, and everybody already sees and saying that there's no use for you, and it no longer makes sense while you around. So you're gonna have to do something, Miss Girl, to make yourself interesting. And I personally feel like she ran out there and found herself a new storyline for this upcoming season of Married to Medicine. That's my personal opinion. And it really ain't no shade to Quad because I don't hate Quad. I actually don't dislike Quad. I told y'all that. I don't dislike Quad. I don't like a lot of her ways. I don't like the way she moved and she grew when it comes to people that she claims is her friends. You know, I don't like the way she quick to backstab a bitch and all that. And I damn sure don't like the way how she bears false witnesses against people neighbors and going around down here trying to make somebody seem like there's something that they're not, like how she tried to do with Toya, hollering about that she got people to go and break into a Neela and them house. So it's a lot of stuff about Quad I don't fuck with, but I like Quad a lot. So it's no, you know, and there's really no shade. But for me, I really just feel like it's a storyline. I really feel like this is just a way for her to stay on for a whole nother season, and it'll shut people up about her not having nothing going on, not having nothing, not having no storyline. What Quadisha got going on? What's this and the third? And then I think this is what this is now. Could she learn to love him? Hell yeah, because he fine. Okay. Now don't get me wrong, girl, he fine. Okay? He fine. I ain't, I ain't no hater. Girl, he fine as hell. He fine. Real fine. But is he real yours? I don't know. What y'all think though? That was Carrie for the time. That was not. Maybe it was Carrie, but Quad was the one who brought that shit back up to the group, brought it back up on camera, and ran with the shit and ran with it all the way down to the reunion and still insisted on it as if she knew it to be true. Ergo, because fuck Carrie. But Quad is just as damn guilty. Now, it may have been something to deal with Carrie. I could believe that, but at the end of the day, she was the one that brought that shit forth round there to the cameras. Either way, it's Quad's fault. All right. Either way, it's Quad's fault. Now, yeah, it probably did stem from Carrie, and that I can believe. But Quad was the one who brought it up on camera and pushed that shit forth, so it got to fall on Quad. I think that's her man because they were on live together. What that mean, friend? Friend. Do you know how many times I got on live with a dirty piece of trade that people thought was mine, but he don't belong to me. You understand me? I hear what you listen. I'm not mad at nobody who wants this for Quad because I want Quad to be happy too. I told y'all I like her. I want Quad to be happy too. But for me, I the timing of him, this, all that, it I don't know. I don't know. Time will tell though. There's one thing about it, Quadisha. Time will tell. Time will tell if he really your man and not a storyline. There's one thing about it, Quadisha. Time will tell. It will. Now he fine. He is fine. He fine. He fine, girl. I'm just saying. But I really hope his fine ass is really yours. That's it. So let me see what the hell y'all talking about. So a lot of y'all seem to, well, not a lot of y'all, some of y'all seem to agree. Some of y'all, well, a few of y'all seem to think that that is really her man. Um, he's hers as long as the checks keep clearing. I know that's right. I thought you was gonna say he hers so long as the cheeks keep clapping. That's what I thought you said. And I was about to say, well, brother man, that ain't always true either, because my cheeks got clapped plenty of times, an awful lot of times, and they want my man. So that ain't and 9 times out of 10, they was somebody else's. But that was a long time ago. That was way back when I was a whore and a slut. A little huzzy, a little harlot, like Scotty. That was way back in NSU, Hampton University days. I'm nothing of the sort now. I grew out of all that. That was way back then. All right, be clear. All right, be clear. That was way back then. That was way back in 2006, 7, 8, 9. That was back then. Hey, Aaron, what's good, little bro? But it's like I say, I'm not mad at it. Your channel is a judgment-free zone. It is. But it's like I said, I ain't mad at it, Quadisha, Quadica. All right. I ain't mad with it because he fine, girl. I just really hope he yours. That's it. That's it. That's all. So we gonna move on. Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much, friend. Thank you for your PayPal. Mwah, 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 mwah. Thank you so much for your PayPal, love. I totally appreciate it. Thank you, boo. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. What? Okay. Uh, that's all I got for Quadica. All right. I hope he yours, girl. I really hope you ain't up here faking the funk for us, child, because that'll be real late. So now we're gonna move on because I ain't gonna keep y'all here long. About 45 minutes, maybe an hour, when we already 20 minutes in. See how quickly I got that out the way? Now, the next thing that we here to discuss. So y'all know Real Housewives of Potomac is already filming for their 9th season. Dear God Almighty. But considering how it ain't nothing else on, I ain't gonna complain. And the neighborhood talk. I've been in New York way too long. The neighborhood talk, all right, had some exclusive images or some exclusive videos or whatever the case may be going to Wendy Osefo's party. It was her birthday party or whatever the case may be. And everybody came with the bells and whistles and to celebrate Wendy and her party. And guess who else showed up for Wendy and her party? And so, yeah, from what y'all saw there, that was a very small portion of Dr. Wendy Osefo's party. And y'all saw Tacky's pasty ass was down in attendance. And Wendy gave this fake ass Giselle. And then she gave this fake ass little dainty run around there. And then Giselle fake as fuck. And so was she. So both of them put on this fake little church hug. And then they went on about their business. I will tell you this though. Um, What's good, one who cares? I will tell you this though. On one token, I appreciate y'all for doing what y'all got to do for the betterment of the show. But what I don't appreciate is the fake, phony fugaziness that comes with it. We all know that y'all don't fool with each other in real life. Y'all don't fool with each other IRL. We know that. Y'all don't like each other IRL. We know that. And we know IRL, there will never become and never be a time where Dr. Wendy Osefo would invite Gizelle, girl, child, she wouldn't invite Gizelle to go with her to a glory hole, let alone down to this lady's pot. I mean, what I really, and because for me, y'all, that's just what it is. I really feel like the producers told Gizelle, listen, your kitty clicking sister is gone. She gone, girl. Gone. Ain't no more. And you damn sure ain't interested with just Ashley and just Father Time. You're not interested. And go, you're going to have to do something. And I believe that the producers went to Wendy and said, well, listen, Wendy, we know how you feel, sis, but you still up here. So you're going to have to pull your weight too. And I believe that more than likely, her and Wendy may have had a sit down. I think her and Wendy, producers and all, may have had a sit down and say, listen, the two of y'all are going to have to do something so that everybody can still have a check. Because they done already got rid of Robin, dick them down, way down to the damn ground. Dixie, she gone. So, I mean, I guess, but it's just like, for this, Wendy, is the show really worth it? See, I got a lot of respect for Candace because Candace really could have came up here with the best storyline on Housewives, period, for that particular franchise, and that's her finally having a damn baby, being pregnant, then to be a mom. And even she said, girl, please, I don't need this damn show. Ain't that damn serious? I don't know, Wendy. Like, for me, when I like, for me, because we talk a lot about colorism, and then it's obvious that y'all believe it, but then we see you back for another damn season. I don't know, Wendy. It's just like, and I always feel that way. I always feel like if we holler colorism, and it's even being hollered on the cast, and then we see you back for a whole nother season, and then you playing nice with this bitch, the queen of the colorism on this particular franchise, the queen. I don't know, Wendy. Like, I ain't trying to talk to you about no check either, but I also feel like, where's your morals? Where's your principles? Where your scruples? Bitch, where your pride? It's finna be Juneteenth. Where is your pride? That's just how I feel about it. Me, there is no way that I could fake the funk for any type of show with a bitch that I feel as though is a colorist. That's a colorist, hateful, jealous ass wench. That's tacky. It's no way that I could ever feel comfortable with that. Me being me, no, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Wendy is quitting John Hopkins. She's stupid. So she's trying to establish her business for long money with this show. Uh-huh. Yeah, Wendy, that's cute. Wendy, how's that working out for you? Because I still feel like at the end of the day, they're always going to choose production puppet, and it ain't you. Like, I just feel like she's playing nice with you for right now till she don't need you no more. And then when she's back in good and she don't need you no more, moreover, if they bring in somebody else that could be better suited to be a friend of Gizelle or whatever the case may be, she not gonna fuck with you no more, and y'all gonna be right back to square one. So at the end of the day, Wendy, was it worth it? Girl, I'd have stayed my ass down to John Hopkins. Okay, it ain't hard to get on reality TV these days, but bitch, it's damn sure hard to get into John Hopkins, and I know it's hard to teach down to John Hopkins, and you black. Not only is you black, you African, Nigerian, Wakandi, a nigga. a nigga. I don't know, Wendy. That's just my opinion. When you can do whatever the hell you want to do, friend. I'm just saying, if it was me, I couldn't have did it. I couldn't have did it. After the way they treated you, they treated Candace, they made y'all out to be wrong, groveling to Gizelle's ass down to the reunion, trying to stifle y'all feelings and all of the rest of it. I couldn't have did it. Me, myself personally, but that's just me, Wendy. Maybe you can do that fake shit. Well, you are AKA, so you get it honest. So that's that. But I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I would tell them y'all would have to fire me. Cause there's no way in hell I'm letting that bitch breathe. I'm not giving that whole shit. She ain't getting no storyline off me. She better go around there to Ashley. She better go to Father Time and they better figure it out. That's me. And that would have been my terms. And if they don't like it, I ain't gotta be here. Like sometimes you gotta put your pride before your check. And if you really feel as though you're in a hostile work environment where you're being treated fairly or poorly because you may be a little bit more darker than the next bitch, I just feel as though I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. But whatever, Wendy, that's your plight and your cross to bear. Yeah, you bear it. But when you get burnt by her ass, Wendy, don't come crying. Because I wouldn't have nothing for her. They would just have to take my job. Fuck it. I'll go back to John Hopkins. I mean, what is that a horrible job? Like, I mean, I'm just saying, I'd rather do that and be just as content and fine and comfortable. I done been there, done it, fucked around, bounced out, and now I got out of it. I done did about 2-3 seasons, 5, 6, 7, 4 seasons. At this point, I'm done. I'm done. They done seen me. The people know who I am. I ain't got to be there forever. I done solidified and did what I had to go do. Let me go do something else and be somewhere else where I'm appreciated and accepted and not tolerated for the sake of a check. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. That's just me. I shout out to you, Candace. Candace obviously don't need the money, and I fuck with that type of attitude. Because it seems to be when it comes to the black franchises, that's really what they think. That y'all gonna stay and deal with it because y'all need the money. Y'all remember how BA did Big Chris and Monique when Monique made it very clear that they didn't need this damn money. And you saw how his face frowned up and how he tried to act so shocked, like they was gonna be broke and destitute without the little miserable pittance they was getting from him. You saw how you see what I'm saying? Do you see what I'm saying? So shout out to you, Candace. I would definitely get Candace. Then again, Candace, man, I ain't even finna go there. Wendy was only teaching because of her mom. It's not her. Fuck all that shit. Bitch, you been faking it. Continue to damn fake it. I'd much rather you fake that than fake this shit that you got going on around here with Gizelle, the colorist, in this damn show. I'd much rather you hate going to your job down to John Hopkins than to be going around there in front of these people being treated any old kind of damn way. And they're going to allow you to be treated any old kind of way because they're going to go up for Gizelle always and forever. I just much rather you do that. I would. I'd much rather you do that. Like, for real. I would much rather you do that, Wendy. For real. I would. At least that way I ain't got to see it. Because I ain't go to John Hopkins. Okay, I could have. I had the grades for it, but I didn't. And if I do got to share the camera with her, girl, please, it's in a group setting and not nothing that I'm hosting. I see her when I go to Father Time's event or when I go to Ashley's shindig or if I get invited to something from the new girl and she decides to invite, or I see her there and we could do that there. But she ain't coming to nothing I'm having. I'm not gonna judge until I see the season. If she invites Gizelle for a 101 her home, then I know it's fake. What y'all think? See, you ain't never lying when you telling the truth. Andy said to Monique, well, he not making that no more. And Monique said, no, he invests. Andy is a shady dude. Right. Right. That's my point. That's my point. I couldn't have did it, Wendy. Wendy, you a lot better than me, honey. Because I'd have been on the first thing smoking right with my friend. Sure would have. I go back to teaching. I deal with it from them before I deal with it with this on national TV. No, ma'am. Okay, thank you, Justine, for your Cash App, friend. Mwah, 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 mwah. Thank you, Justine. I appreciate it. Anybody else like to donate, honey? Feel free. Feel free. Feel free. Drop a little penny or two. My bad for the cuss word. Child, I'm a cussing fool. You all right. I mean, I don't know. That's just the way I feel about it, Wendy. Like, I rock with you, whatever the case may be, but I would have rocked with you more, Wendy, had you put your principles before any damn thing. Because in my opinion, I just feel like you just showed them that you're willing to sell for anything. As long as you can stay up on this show, you're willing to put up with whatever. And I applaud Candace for no longer doing that. Just like I applaud Monique for no longer doing that, because Monique left on her own free will. They gave her a contract. She turned it down. I think Katie left too. I appreciate her for damn leaving that, even though she's still crazy as a bag of hammers. I still appreciate her for leaving. I can appreciate that. I can. Y'all know Katie's still crazy as all outdoors. Y'all know she crazy as a bag of rats, child. A skinny bag of rats. But you know what? I'm about to be on the same tip that CCF Freak is on. I'm not gonna necessarily judge her too hard until we actually see. But I'm just saying though, Wendy, I wouldn't even fake the funk with her. I wouldn't. If I don't fuck with you, I don't fuck with you. And you got a good and damn reason to not want the food with Gizelle ass ever again in life. Yeah, Lauren, you know Katie crazier than a bag of hammers, child. She is. But y'all around here calling Wendy a pick me. See, I ain't calling Wendy all that. Now I'm gonna give her a little bit until I see it for myself. But it is kind of crazy to me, Wendy, because I wouldn't have nothing for Gizelle. I wouldn't give a flying high hell who at the network contacted me. I ain't going. I ain't got none for her. That's it. That's all. Take it or leave it. And if they leaving it, I'm going right back to John Hopkins and I'm gonna enjoy my life just fine. So anyway, that's what I got for that. So now we about to get down the second to the last story, honey. And this is Kenya Moore, child. So I got a leaked audio clip of Kenya going in and letting half on Brittany. And then she had the nerve to name drop Yo Gotti, talk about something Yo Gotti popped up in Brittany's DMs talking about throw him that puss or something like that. Let me see if y'all heard it. Team Twirl, why is you all in that lady's Snapchat and what Yo Gotti may or may not allegedly told her? And if he did tell her that, Kenya, how the hell did you see it? It's Snapchat. Who showed you? And who told you? And who told you? Team Twirl. She quoting the song, T. I don't think so. I don't think so. First of all, ain't no real niggas listening to Yo Gotti no more. All right, we was listening to Yo Gotti way back in 2010 and standing in the kitchen. All right. That's when we really gave a damn about Yo Gotti. We ain't listening to Yo Gotti ass in 2024. That was way back in 2010 when I first graduated college, love. So when it comes to that, I like nah, Kinga said what she said. And Brittany pretty enough. So you know, no tea, no shade, Brittany. And Brittany, the people said that you had an OnlyFans too. Now I don't know how true that is, Brittany, but the people said that you had an OnlyFans too, and the people said that that's where Kenya allegedly got that picture with that Diaga by your damn mouth. Allegedly, Brittany, because I don't know nothing about you, and I didn't go bother to look because I ain't in the hetero porn. All right, I ain't bothered to go looking because I ain't into no hetero porn. So I ain't never seen it. I ain't never laid my eyes on it. But I hollered. It's from. Yes, he has a song called "Down in the DMs," but I thoroughly believe Kenya when he hit her up and said, "Girl, let me see some one time." All right, we know it's a song. We know it's a song called "Down in the DM." And I do believe Kenya when Yo Gotti went down to the Snapchat and said, "Girl, come and push that puss up on me real quick." I believe every word of it. But Kenya, I don't know, Kenya, I got a feeling, and I hate to say it. Child, we got the old and doting folk running around here hotling Yo Gotti down in the DMs. What y'all old asses know about Yo Gotti and down to the DM? That's what I want to know. What y'all old asses know about? Y'all don't know nothing about Yo Gotti and down to the DM at all. Nothing. Y'all churn heard it, okay? Y'all churn listened to it, and it got stuck in your head, and that's how you found out about it. But I refuse to believe that y'all running that y'all running around here listening to Yo Gotti and down to the DMs. I don't believe none of that. But listen, this is what I am gonna say, Kenya. I got a strong feeling I'm gonna wind up cussing your ass out this season. I do. I do. Kenya, I got a strong. I'm just 41. Oh, okay. If you weren't born in '88, you old, and that's just, and that's just where that's at. And I love you, Demetri. You know it's no shade. Anyway, anyway, but you know that once upon a time, 41 was considered my elder. So I'm just gonna let that be. Anyway, y'all know I just playing with Demetri. What was I saying? I can place a bet on this and say you will cuss her out. You think so, kid? I don't want to cuss out Teen Twirl. I really don't. Because when I started reviewing Housewives, it was the season I wound up being on King's side. And for the most part, since the COVID season until now, I've been on Teen Twirl's side. But I don't know, Team Twirl. I got a real feeling. This between you and Brittany, I really feel like you took it to a point that it didn't need to go. And this girl is real serious about you doing this revenge piece. All right. This girl is real serious you about making this revenge piece. She is, Kenya. Where that? And you keep running around here talking about you ain't do it, you ain't do it, you ain't do it. Um, I mean, I would love to say no, Team Twirl wouldn't do nothing like that. But let me see. Um, hold on, where it at? Because somebody has sent it to me. I gotta find it. Oh, here you go. This girl is real adamant. Because she came out here. This was 3 days ago, but it don't matter. She real adamant about it. She says, it's never a good feeling being targeted or hazed by someone I thought would embrace me into a new circle that I never met. For the record, I never once had possession of any weapon or threatened anyone ever. I've never been to jail in a fight or even had so much as a speeding ticket. That's not my character. I am hurt by the narrative that's being displayed. Wrong is wrong. Then she says, in Georgia, the distribution of sexually explicit images without the consent of the person depicted is considered a criminal offense. Under Georgia law, the offense of unlawful disclosure of intimate images, also known as revenge PRN, is covered under all of the sections and blah, blah, blah. This law makes it illegal to distribute sexually explicit images or videos of another person without their consent and with the intent to harm, harass, intimidate, or coerce the person depicted. Violating Georgia's revenge PRN law is a misdemeanor punishable by a fine of up to $1,000, imprisonment for up to 1 year and or both. Subsequent offenses are considered felonies, carrying more severe penalties. Um, and then she was thanking everybody who reached out to her about what took place at the event, which was Kenya's event. I'm still processing the nasty, low, disgusting, vile things that was done to try to hurt me. Bullying and revenge, PRRN, is never okay. So this goes back to what I said, Team Twirl. This girl, Brittany, she is insisted, Kenya. She's insistent that what you doing, it violated her. She feels violated. She don't appreciate it. That's I don't know, Team Twirl. But I got a real huge feeling, Team Twirl, I'm gonna have to cuss you out. And I'm gonna sleep just fine at night when I do it, Kenya, because that's vile. That's low. Especially considering the fact that you are a woman. Not only are a woman, you are a mother to a daughter. Karma doesn't always come back for you, love. They get your children. Kenya, you 53, so I know you've heard that expression before. Karma ain't gonna always knock on your door and say, "Hey, how you doing? Yeah, you doing mighty fine." They gonna knock on your kids' door, and your kids is gonna be the one to have to suffer for some shit that you did way back when she was what 5 at this point, 6 maybe. I'm just saying, Kenya, like that's I don't know. I don't know, Kenya. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna wait and see, because like I said, Kenya, I've been on your side for the past few seasons of Housewives. I've been on your side, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait, Kenya. Kenya, I'm gonna wait. Cause it's you, Team Twirl. I'm gonna wait to see the whole thing for my damn self before I just jump off the bridge. But I'm telling you now, Kenya, if I watch this episode and when I find out that you actually did that shit to that young lady, I promise you, Kenya, I'm gonna wrap my hands around your throat real good. What's good? Caramel World. Shout out to Caramel World. What's good, baby? So it's like I said, Kenya. I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt for that. But if that episode come on and I find out anything differently other than what I think, Kenya, I promise you, I'm gonna wrap my hands around you real good, Kenya. I promise I am. And when I do, I'm not letting you go. I'm not letting you go. I'm making my business to go in and let have on you all season long. See, that girl lied about the revenge porn P due to the post and delete. I ain't finna say that, Catherine. I ain't finna read that deep into it because she deleted it. That means she lying about it. I don't because I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait and see. 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 Yeah, and that's what's gonna mess Kenya up because the story that we got from it, Kenya, the story that we got from it, Kenya, is that you was showing people that picture of her doing whatever it was she was doing with the diag around her mouth. And the people were saying that she was showing that picture to everybody down to your event. And I read one report where it was saying that Portia was ran away from you when you saw that. Because Portia was telling you then that that was revenge, PORN. From what I saw. So I don't. You said if it was her OnlyFans, it can't be revenge PRN. I don't know because every state is different. Like I say, there are some states when you're showing somebody else's thing like that without their permission and it's meant to harm them. Yeah, that's considered revenge P in some states. Now I don't know how it is in Georgia. I mean, I read it. You know what I mean? But now, if Portia ran away, you know you wrong. Yeah, that's what I saw. I saw somewhere where they were saying that when she was showing everybody what Brittany had going on, that they heard Portia saying, "Nah, girl, that's revenge, PORN," and she was getting the hell out of Dodge with that. That's what again. I don't know how true any of it is, so don't quote me on it. Don't you know? Thank you for your super chat, boo. So Kenya is Sunday called allegedly, allegedly, because we don't know the truth yet. There's a lot of conflicting stories that's going on. Allegedly. That's why I say I ain't gonna give Kenya too much. Because it's a lot of conflicting stories that's going on, and we ain't gonna know the truth until we see it by ourselves. So allegedly, I ain't finna put that on Team Twirl just yet. Just because it's on OnlyFans, that don't mean you can do whatever you want with the content. You're right. Especially when you're using it to hurt somebody. That's where it comes in at. Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much, Angel, for your cash app, friend. Thank you so much, Angel. Thank you for your cash app. Love you, Pooh. Snaps for Miss Angel, honey. Anybody else like to donate? Feel free. You'll get snaps too. Anywho, um, but like I said, it was a lot of conflicted stories because then it was another story that I heard where the people were saying that the picture that Kenya shown and the people said it was a Diaga at her mouth. The people were saying that it won't even real. So I heard some people saying that it was a dildo. That's what I mean. But there's so many stories that are being told that's being spun that's being spewed out. So that's why I say I'm not gonna give Kenya too much until I see it for myself. Yeah, Gail, I heard that too. I heard that. I heard that. I heard that the people were saying that they didn't understand what she was so upset about because it wasn't like the dick was real. It was a dildo. And so I was like, I mean, I guess, but at the end of the day, that's still an intimate moment. Okay, that I'm molding to show. She didn't want none of these ladies to see. I mean, I wouldn't care if it was a real one or a fake one. It's still an intimate moment. Like, no matter if the dick was real or fake, it's still intimate. Like, what difference would it have made? Michelle Brown was outside of the club looking in. Michelle Brown, the one who coochie stank. Oh, you talk about that Michelle Brown, the one who coochie stank. The AT girl. That's why her ass was on the outside of the club. And I don't blame the people. It's already hot. It's already hot, sweaty, funky, and all that. And yeah, we ain't got no time for all that. So you can stand outside. I'm on their side with that. Good job, club. Mm. And Michelle, did you see this? Don't get mad with me, sir, because I ain't the one who said your coochie stank. That's been said about you ever since 2015 and Funky Dineva. And I just don't think Dineva would make that up. And I would just leave that alone. You can't trust what that hoe have to say. She real bad. Oh, I already know. I don't fool with her. I don't watch her stuff. The alien lady, not the alien lady, did a video in front of the spa about a month ago with her hair messed up, talk about she needed an appointment. That lady is always searching for a moment. Yeah, well, Funky Dineva gave her ass one in 2015 where he told the whole wide world of YouTube that her coochie stank. So so mm, well, Ronnie F, I ain't the one who said it. Yeah, I know it's me. That's why he said it, but I ain't the one that said it. I just repeated. We know it's me. He said it at the time where he was mad with us. So we know it was meant to be mean. I know. But he wasn't the only one that said that about her. Look, I don't know nothing about it. I ain't never smelt her. So, and don't plan on it. So, so y'all women talk about some stop. Y'all, how about y'all women go help her? Don't tell me stop. Y'all need to tell her sis. Y'all need to get that stop to her. Y'all need to go to her and say sis. Come on, daughter. Okay, the first place we gonna go is the urgent care just to make sure. Let me get off of her. Anyway, um, I don't know what Kenya did. That's why I say I'm not gonna give Kenya too much. I'm gonna let her. I'm gonna let her rest for right now. I'm gonna wait until the season happen, and then we gonna figure out where we gonna go with. She just got a bad case of BV. She need to go see Dr. Jackie. Right. You worrying about your hair, girl? Go see Dr. Jackie or Dr. Simone and put your legs up in them stirrups. Child, because you need an enema, a mouthwash, or something. I don't know. Girl, you worried about the wrong shit. Anyway, um, and I got the right to say that because if anything happened to my coochie, guess where I'm going? To the damn doctor. Slam to the damn doctor. Don't pass go. Do not collect $200. I'm on my way. Clear the way. Clear the room. I need to see you right now. This cannot wait. So, that's just me. That's how I take care of my coochie. I suggest y'all do the same. Anyway, that's all I got for her. Now, when it come down to Carlos, I can end it with this. Tell myself, okay, y'all, that's enough. Why? Everybody get gagged around here. Michelle and her bad coochie gonna get gagged too. Moving on. So, as y'all know, right, do something because you making all of us look bad, girl. Period. Anyway, we hanging with you and shit. And if you feel that way, if you like that, they gonna think we all like that. Ain't nothing wrong with my coochie girl. Anyway, so y'all know this past weekend was 11 Marriage Huntsville. And y'all know the Fletcher's big ass storyline was my interview with Lex. And everybody talked about it, but y'all didn't see my interview. All right. Now I don't know if I told y'all this, but I'm gonna tell y'all this anyhow. Now when I did my interview with Lexi, I want to say about the next day. As a matter of fact, I want to say maybe it was the next day or within that same week. I decided to check my damn emails just to check it. Why not? And I had got an email sent to me from a person that works for Love and Marriage Huntsville, in the network. And she says, I work on the own TV show Love and Marriage Huntsville, and we like to use your interview with Alexis McCullum in our show. And she sent me some other little credentials or whatever the case may be. And she says, if it's possible, please let me know, so and so and so, blah, 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 blah. And she sent me some more credentials about, just to prove that it was some real stuff. And so I said, yeah, sure, no problem, hit me up, blah, blah, blah. I said, I don't mind. So then she said, this was in February. She said, great, thanks. I'll send you the materials for release footage and an appearance release for you to review and sign. And I said, okay, that's fine. I'll be waiting on it. Now, this was way back. February 2nd, 2024. I have yet to hear back from her. I haven't gotten any release forms. I haven't gotten any release materials or anything like that. I haven't heard from her since then, and this was way back in February. So I have forgotten about it. I was just like, okay, whatever. And as y'all see, there okay, and as y'all can see, they talked about it. I know a lot. First and foremost, I want to shout all of y'all out because it was a lot of y'all that went under Carlos's page to his interview that Dustin Ross did with Nell. Shout out to all of y'all that was under them comments saying, why the hell you didn't show Giving You the Real Tease interview? It was a lot of y'all that was sending me Snapchats or screenshots, that I say, of y'all asking Carlos, why didn't y'all show his interview? He gave them a storyline and everybody talked about it. Why you didn't show his interview? Why didn't you say his name? Why is y'all just calling him a blogger? I love all of y'all for that. Thank y'all so much for doing that. I ain't asked you to, but I appreciated y'all for doing that. A lot of my YouTube friends, my bestie, made it known that that was my interview. Really B made it known that that was my interview. So many of y'all hit me up on Twitter and X. A lot of y'all hashtag Carlos, y'all hashtag on, y'all hashtag LAMH, and y'all said, bitch, it was giving you the Real Tease interview. Why didn't y'all show it? Why didn't y'all? But see, listen, this is what I'm gonna tell y'all. It's okay. And I know y'all think I should be mad and I should be upset or whatever, but I'm not. At the end of the day, what's for me, y'all, is for me. It's okay. It really is. It's not as if he said my name, and it's not as if he used my interview without my permission. Now, see how he said my name or how he used my interview and my footage and didn't cut me anything, didn't send me what I was supposed to send, then I would be pissed. I would be pissed. I would be mad. I'd be upset. I'd be hurt because it's like, bro, we both gay brothers. Why is you trying to shortchange me? You know what I'm saying? But I can't get that upset because it wasn't like he said my name or them, and it wasn't like they showed it. But this is what I will say, Carlos. You can never, from this day, say anything negative about Bravo. And do you want to know why? Because when House of Aaron had his interview with Candace, they showed his shit on Bravo more than once. More than once. Anytime they brought up Candace's interview and what she said, they showed it and they gave House of Aaron his props and his credit. So because of that, Carlos, you can never get your ass up here and say a motherfucking thing about Bravo because of how you did me. Because if I had interviewed Heather Gay, we follow each other on Instagram. If I cared enough about that, I could have interviewed Heather. I got a direct contact to her. And I'm more than sure, had I interviewed her, my interview would have been shown. My likeness would have been shown. My channel would have been shown. And they would have told everybody where to go and see the interview at. But it's okay, Carlos. I'm not looking from nothing from you. I'm not. I'm not. I ain't looking from nothing from you. It is what it is, Carlos. But you should thank me because me and Lexi gave Nell and her pappy purpose. Because if it wasn't for her getting up here telling the truth about her stepmammy and her fuck ass pappy, what would they have to talk about other than making Leisure Suit and Mellow Mellow Day storyline, other than making punk ass Kiki blocking Lil Chris Day storyline, other than Lance catching a charge for hitting an unoccupied vehicle? You know, none of that is. I'm just saying, Carlo. I mean, it got to the point where the cast talked about my interview. You had Marceau starting it off, asking Nell's kids and punk ass Kiki about the interview. What you think about the interview? And everybody that's talked about it saw it. Everybody, including Mellow Mellow. But it's okay, Carlos. I promise you, it's okay. It whatever, friend, because people are still coming to it. They coming to it. They coming to it. They're watching it. They're leaving comments, good or bad, but they're leaving them. They're leaving the likes. They're leaving the views. They're giving the clicks. Listen, Carlos. I've been making good money off of that interview since February. So it's like at the end of the day, Carlos. I mean, you know, hey, I will say this. At least you did it the right way. At least you still did it. Say my name, or use my footage without letting me. I give you that much, but you know, listen, Carlos. A simple acknowledgement would have been cool. It would have been. It would have been. A simple acknowledgement would have been cool. That's it. But you know, hey, whatever. It's cool. Like it is because at least now everybody knows who gave the Fletchers a storyline. Me and Lexi and Miss Cornelia. Me, Lexi, and Miss Cornelia gave your cast members a storyline. So and everybody knows that. because that was the running sentiments amongst most of the reviews of the past episode that I saw. Lexi and my interview giving them purpose, because other than that, they didn't have nothing else to talk about other than Nail needing a new closet for all them kitten heels and punk ass Kiki blocking Chris and Lance hitting an unoccupied vehicle. So yeah, y'all, that's whatever. No, he supports content creators. He supports the big. See, that's another thing, Carlos. See, if I was Richie Sky, if I was Q, if I was Kempire, hell, if I was Bondi, I'm more than sure you would have shown it. If I was Storm Monroe, you would have shown it. I'm sure you would, but maybe not, because they did talk about Leisure Suits interview with Toucan Sam, and they didn't show that either. And Toucan Sam is in the millions. So, I mean, it's a catch with that. I could feel that way, but at the same time, they also they talked about that interview with Tasha K, but they didn't show it. So, I mean, I ain't the only one, obviously, but it's all good. Whatever. It don't hurt me none. I'm gonna get my time. I'm gonna get my time. I am. It would have been nice had a fellow punk reached out and helped, but I get it. I get it. Because a lot of people hit me up and they said that they feel as though you only did that to me because you was jealous and mad at the fact that Lexi came to me with the interview and not you. That's what a lot of people feel. A lot of people feel like that's the only reason why you shortchanged me, because you mad, you bitter, and you upset that I got that and not you. I mean, I don't know. That's what the people were saying. I don't know, Carlos. So CCF Freak says, I think OWN is cheaper than Bravo. It won't release CC's content. Maybe. Like I said, I'm down for any clarification. I'm down. I am gonna be all right. I'm fine. Like I say, I've been making good ass money off of that interview since February. I'm not. Listen, the interview did what it was supposed to do. It helped create a space for Lexi to tell her side of things, and it gave her stepmammy and her pappy a damn storyline. So it did what it was supposed to do. I don't want no thank yous, Carlos. I don't. I don't want nothing from you, Carlos. I don't. Not one thing. Somebody told me that they was gonna send my interview to Dr. Heavily, so that when they do they messy Mondays discussing the show, she'll bring that up. Now I didn't do that with Dr. Heavily because y'all know I don't fool with her. But if y'all did that, whatever. I ain't got nothing for, but that's what a lot of people said they was gonna do. A lot of people said they was gonna forward that shit to Heavily, because they said they know Heavily gonna talk about it and bring it up on their next live. So yeah, it is disappointing, but it's okay, y'all. It's okay. It's okay. It's all right. I promise y'all, I'm not mad. I ain't bitter. I ain't upset. I ain't walking around with my head held down. It's okay. I promise y'all, it's okay. Friend, it probably wouldn't be worth it since he's allegedly over there paying the cast 1,500 per episode. Listen, Catherine, it happened to me. Ain't no sense of y'all being more mad about it than I am. And if I ain't that upset about it, Catherine, you could stand down, friend. It is okay. It is okay, because the interview is still up. It's still creating numbers. It's still people. I told you, people are still commenting on it. Since that episode came out, I have had an influx of comments, likes, and so on and some such from that interview. So it's okay. It ain't right, but it's okay. I'm not. I'm not. Y'all already. I ain't finna. Whatever, child. Whatever. It ain't right. But I promise y'all it's okay. That's good word, it's okay. No, thank you so much, friend. Thank you, Boo, for your cash app. Look, I ain't gonna say your name, but thank you, Puddin. Thank you, Boo. Mwah, 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 mwah. I promise. I'm not paying Carlos no mind. Thank you, baby. I totally appreciate your change, love. Think we could change, honey. Anybody else like to donate some change? You can. Yeah, I mean it ain't right, but it's okay. I'm gonna make it anyway. I'm gonna make it anyway, and I have made it anyway. You know what I mean? It's okay. I promise y'all it is. T is gonna click his button regardless. He don't need no vindication. Yeah, I don't. I don't need no vindication from Carlos. It would have been nice. It would have been a nice gesture. I appreciate it, but he didn't, and I appreciate that too. It's fine. I think we feel away because Carlos is doing what you guys have been doing for years, and he not giving you any recognition. I get that too, and you're right. He is. But y'all, look. I'm not about to make this no big thing between me and Carlos. I'm not. I don't care like that. I really don't. I don't care like that. I really only did that interview because I really did care about Lexi and her feelings. And I really felt like she was fucked over on his show and nobody really heard her out. So I gave her the space and the opportunity on my platform to do that. And I feel like I've done that for her. So I'm fine. Like that's enough gratification for me, honestly. Because when I did the interview, I didn't do it to look for any type of recognition from Carlos or OWN or LAMH. I didn't do it to look for anything from them. So my feelings ain't hurt that I didn't get nothing from them. I wasn't expecting nothing from them in first. So, it's cool. It's cool. You doing the lowest work, T. That's that, and it's fine. I promise y'all, I'm fine. I could care less, honey. I really could. Hold up, y'all. I'm still here. I'm still here. I might be. All right, y'all. My bad. I'm back. I had to answer that text back, child. That was important. Um, the show with Heavenly is pre-recorded. They do it early in the day, then premiere it. Well, whenever listen, I'm just going off of what people told me, honey. Listen, and even if they did, I wouldn't know it because I don't go around there. I don't watch Carlos King channel. Now, unless he has an interview over there that I really want to see, then I go around there and hit him up to see what the going zones is going on. But other than that, I don't hit up Carlos King and be around there the Carlos King platform like that. I don't. Because you are a better man than Carlos is. Well, I appreciate that, friend. Thank you. But yeah, I do want to appreciate all of y'all for y'all support. And because it was a lot of support from y'all. It was all up and down Twitter, all in the DMs. Y'all carried that shit all the way to Nail's interview. And I appreciate it, y'all. I really do. But yeah, I just wanted y'all to know that I did hear from OWN. Okay, OWN did contact me about the interview. They watched as well. Okay, they watched as well, and probably it was cheap ass Carlos who said that they didn't want to cut out no more checks or whatever the case may be. So don't say the name, and we not gonna show it, but we just gonna acknowledge the fact that y'all had an interview. And I guess he figures that'll be enough for me, and it is. It is, Carlos. People know who the hell I am. They know it's my interview girl. Hell, Dustin's interview with Nail and my interview with her damn near running neck and neck. So I mean, the people know where to come. They knew who that they know where I am. Ain't that big deal. Nell even confirmed there's so many words that she was pregnant around the time Lexi Mama was pregnant. Other content creators are saying is you also. Yeah, I know. I know for sure really B did and Scotty did. But I'm more to show it was others. It was others. And I appreciate each and every last one of them for saying my name. Thank y'all. But he kind of did that to one girl from Chasing Dallas, didn't he? Signed her that stole her money idea for Messy Monday. Ooh, I ain't heard nothing about that caramel rail. I ain't heard nothing about that caramel rail, but I did hear something about he stole the concept of bold and bougie from somebody. I did hear that. I can't think of who it was, but I did hear that. He stole the concept of bold and bougie from somebody. Was it really B? I think it was a friend of Really B's. Your interview was their storyline. I know. Nicole, the hairstylist on Dallas. Uh-huh. We love Bondi, Scotty, and others. We just want to give you your long awaited flowers tea. I appreciate it, CCF Free. Thank y'all for the flower. Child, who is this? In the work phone. Why she loading up? Wonder if we will see Lexi later on in the season. Lexi done already told me she has no interest in come and stepping foot back on Carlos King production. All right. And y'all heard Miss Cornelia says she has no interest in stepping back foot in front of a Carlos King camera. So yeah, nah, she's done with that. And I don't blame her. I would be too. Okay. I don't blame her. I would be too. I remember hearing that Carlos gonna end up getting everything canceled being greedy. Yep, it was Nicole that Carlos did that to. He had her waiting on a response from him, and he took the idea for that Messy Monday show with Heavily. That's a shame. That's a shame, Carlos. Nell's son Lance from another relationship and Lexi are 6 months apart in age. Yeah, yeah, but she don't. She don't want to be back on the show. She told me that, and Miss Cornelia said the same thing. I asked Miss Cornelia if Carlos King hits you up and says that he wants you to come back on the show to have this tough conversation with Chris and Nail and Lexi, what would you tell him? And y'all heard what she said. Absolutely not. Okay. Y'all heard the lady when she said it. Absolutely not. And I don't blame. And that's another thing, Carlos. It was a badass interview, honey. I had her mama up there and everything. I had the common denominator that I knew everybody was going to be wanting to hear from showed up. And I had no idea Miss Cornelia was going to be there. None. Nor did I expect for Miss Cornelia to want to come on camera and answer any damn thing. See, Carlos, whatever, girl. I finally made a live, and that's only because I'm tired of this job. I've been loving you since you reviewed my girl, uh, Kiana on her show. Love you, T. Can I? Oh, you talk about Miss Girl from Lady Sue Liz. Yeah, I like her. I liked her a lot. Another show that ain't came back. Carlos should have reached out to you to get permission to use clips from the interview. That's a missed opportunity on his part. Exactly, Tammy. Exactly. Exactly. But I don't know. It is what it is. I ain't stressing over it. Screw it. Lexi not selling her toe for a check at all. Well, it's not just you, T. They never show Marceau talking about mail. Child. But yeah, y'all, that's really all I got. I could stretch this out into the hour and 30-minute mark. We're at hour and 24 minutes. So we got what, 6 minutes left? But yeah, since we talk about LAMH child, shout out to the few little people that saw my rebut to PBE's ass. I'm no longer worried about her, addressing her, or nothing like that. It's over and done with. She was full of shit. And it been bought out. And so that's just where that's at. But y'all ain't gotta worry about that no more. Um, all right. But yeah, y'all ain't gotta worry about me and that whole PBE situation no more. Girl, that's dead. It's been dead. It is what it is. Ain't no big deal. She wanted she was hitting up my best friend and hitting up other people to try to hit me up and get a contact with me. And basically, it was basically to just tell a lie, more lies, more fabrications, more not taking accountability. And I was just over it. I was over it. I got frustrated, and that was just that. But yeah, y'all, it is what it is, child. All right, y'all ain't got to worry about her no more. I am done with that. I'm over that, child. I'm over. So yeah, that's that on that on that on that. Um, but it's been a lot of mayhem going on. Like Empress is getting into it with Miss Ebony the Best. Like it is a lot. Like Take Talk, when Take Talk got into it with True T, PBE trying to like grind my gears and it ain't gonna happen. Like it's just see, that's why I stick to my people and I stick to my in my own little corner in my own little chair. This is why I do that, people. All right, this is why I do that. Um, It's funny because 75% of the storylines from the social media are from the social media and the show. So yeah, pretty much. Let's see. Y'all got anything else, y'all? We got 3 more minutes. Say what you got to say before I tell it. Thank you guys so much for the likes. Thank y'all for the super chats. Thank you for the cash apps that I received. And thank you for the PayPals that I received. It was greatly appreciated, y'all. Um, CC's reviews be more lit than the show. It does. It does, Caramel Rail. Yeah, Sharice. I'm only doing basketball wise because there's nothing else on. Y'all can clearly tell that because the only thing I'm watching is Love and Marriage Huntsville. So yeah, I'm doing basketball wise only because there's nothing else on. So be prepared. And they will be lives. There'll be lives because maybe I'll be more into it, interacting with y'all versus doing a pre-record. So yeah, because I already don't want to do it. So if I do a pre-recorded, it's gonna be real lazy. So there'll be lives, and hopefully that'll help me get through it. I am gonna again, Carlos. See, Carlos, it's people like me that help push your shows forth. But look at how you did me. Like now, I'm sitting here and I'm gonna review your new show with the family. Why? Because there's nothing else on. But once again, Carlos, this is me supporting you, but you couldn't do it. You couldn't do me a little solid, but it's okay. I'm still gonna support because it's for me, not you. Um, we'll see what it's given. Probably not much. But, you know, we gonna see. I mean, I ain't got much as far as high hopes, but whatever. This channel. I'm not focusing on the second channel right now because there's nothing on. All right. And I got to make sure I keep this channel in good standards and in the audience. If it was more TV on and I could divide shows like that, it would have been on the second channel, but I can't afford to do that right now. All right, you guys. Well, I'm at my hour and 30. That's it. That's all. I ain't got no more. Shout out to everybody that came through here. Shout out to Miss Caramel Rail, honey. Y'all know we live for her. Thank you for dropping back through here, sis. Again, thank you guys so much for your cash apps. Thank y'all so much for your PayPals. Thank you for your super chats. Thank y'all for the likes. And thank y'all for the love and support. Because like I said, a lot of y'all was hashtagging Carlos LAMH and on like a mug since Saturday night. So I totally appreciate all of y'all for that. I love you guys. I love on you guys as always. And yeah, y'all, until next time. We'll catch up. Bye. Would you love me